Okay, Barbara, if you can still hear me, I know you got to go get coffee, so no big deal. I'm just checking on my settings. Hello to everybody. Like I said, I'm just checking. Um, I think I got everything sorted out, but I'm going to do one more little check. And I'm sorry for the pounding if you can hear it, but Jeff's working on my trellis for my new little garden bed. So unfortunately, it's going to have noise for a while. That doesn't want to open. Why is that? Okay, there it is. Okay. Hi, Kathy. I got a frog in my throat, I guess. I am going to just work on these for a few minutes while everybody gets here. They're I need some more half pockets for my embossing folders, so I pulled out stuff to do that, and if I get it done, if I get this part done, I can sew them up later, and that way that little organizing thing will be done. Yay! I don't know if it's going to work or not. They keep wanting to slide out of the pockets, but you know, at least it's a trial. Hi, Mina. They if I as long as I laid the book out, part of the problem is that the notebook I had was too small, so they were wanting to spill out. So I went and got a second notebook, um, and that means that maybe they'll stay in. So hi, Teresa. Um, I'm just trying to get my studio where I can find it. If I've actually done a few things in the laundry room, storage room, whatever you want to call that space in there. I just can't keep going the way things are. It's just it's actually causing me to not accomplish because I just can't handle the mess anymore. After hi Sharon, after reading about Barbara getting coffee, you gotta have tea. Well, I don't I don't stay very long without tea or water. Period. I pretty much always have tea or water. Of course, I start out the morning with lots of water. That means that I switch to tea, and by now it's pretty much always tea. She may have Mina because she got a new phone and it somehow ate her account or something. I think I said hello, Teresa, and hello, Sharon. Um, now somebody said to put a green mat in here and use knife and cut these, but to me it's just easier to do it with the scissors. So I tried it the other way. The scissors work, and that just it kind of works for me, so that's what matters. You have to do these things your way, you know how that goes. So um and like I said when I did the little video, always make sure you cut this line first. Don't wait until you've sewed it up. That is where the problem comes in. So So you had to do that too when your phone was new? Yeah, I hadn't accepted it until the other night because I wasn't sure. And then I talked to Teresa, I think Thursday, in our live stream, and found out that she had sent the request. So I am going to mention this now, and then I hopefully will remember to mention it again later. Uh-oh, my phone is going off. Just a minute. Okay, that's not that important. I talked to Lisa. We talked Thursday about the fact that Lisa's sister's coming in Thursday, and she has so much going on that we weren't going to stream on Thursday. I have appointments every day this week between myself and Mom. So we weren't going to stream Thursday, but Lisa's had some stuff come up, some family stuff. So she asked me yesterday. We talked last night for quite a while. She's fine. Don't worry about her. She just has a bunch of family stuff that is going to require her attention, and she just can't stream. So she will not be streaming on Mondays, and we will not be streaming on Thursdays together. She is afraid it might take most of September. So she said to not promise anything until maybe October. So I will try to remember to mention that again. If one of my mods would help me try to remember, that would be good. But I just want you to know that she's okay. Everything's fine. It's just she's got her hands full, guys. And she just doesn't have it time to stream right now. Please mention it again right now. Okay. Lisa and I talked last night for quite some time. She's got some family stuff going on, and she has decided that she needs to not be streaming, and will probably not be streaming for the entire month of September. She wanted me to let y'all know today because she doesn't want you to worry about her tomorrow night. And hi, Beth. So if you can help me remember to remind everybody again later, Barbara. Now, I don't want to promise anything about Thursdays, but I may try to stream some Thursday afternoons. Hi, Pam. Just because, I kind of miss y'all too. But we will put aside the cookbook journal for the time being and do something else. And I mean, I've always got tons of stuff I can be doing, so it's not a big deal. And this Thursday, I definitely won't be streaming because, like I said, I have 4 appointments this week. So I am just going to say no stream until on this Thursday. But maybe after that, I'll try to work it out where I can stream for at least a little while on Thursdays. There, now those are all cut and ready, and I can sew them later. I hope I haven't missed anybody coming in. So the biggest thing was she didn't want y'all to worry. She wanted you to know that she was fine. She just didn't want you to worry. So, okay, now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to put those away because, again, this is the organizing thing. Okay, I want to maybe, shall we maybe use one of these for our little book today? I like that one a lot. I think we'll use that for our little book today, and we'll put the rest away. Hi, Sherry. We won't worry, we promise. Okay. Thanks, Pam. I got them cut out, you know, and sitting at my desk. They've been sitting on my table, and I haven't gotten them put in the book, so it's time to get them to put in the books. Get them put away, and that way they're not getting boogered up. Okay, so my phone apparently is going to go off all day. I will check it in a minute. Now, this method of storing things really works nice as long as the images have some, as long as the paper has some weight to it. It does not work for magazine images at all because they're just too thin. You had to have your coffee because you just got up. Okay. I didn't even cut out a whole page. You'd think I fussy cut for hours and hours and hours, it seemed like. Okay, so well, it didn't go down smooth. Well, there we go. Ta-da! Now I can put that back on the shelf. I have a new shelf just for all my notebooks because I'm putting stuff in notebooks. And so that works. Let's find out who's messaging me now. Okay, not important. It can wait. Little book. Where's my little book? Where's my little book? Hi, Brittany. I can't remember what I was going to say to you. I have these really weird things on my table. They, so we have to collect some stuff for our, is that heavy? I don't know. It feels like it. That's strange. It's got to be 2 layers. There it is. Yep. I found that little image, those little things. I don't know if I'm going to use those. There's a little border. Pam, I actually did a video on that. One of my good friends and YouTuber, Pacola, actually lives near me, and we like to go thrift store shopping together. And she told me about that. How that would work, and it just so happened the day she told me about it, I found an absolutely unused photo album at the thrift store, and I think I know I didn't pay more than $1 for it, so it was a really good buy, and it was one of those things that, you know, yay! I'm looking for something else to, you know, to go with some other stuffs for my my little journal page. Pop out book, book art skill, but you put ATCs in it, and then you open the pages. They pop up and out. It's by Kit Davies. Ooh, can you put a picture in the Facebook group so I can look later, Barbara? When you put your picture of your journal page up, maybe you could put a picture of that too. I hope if she posts a video, that'd be even better. But okay, I have some letters. Maybe this word. No, maybe we'll look for a word. Let's find what stuffs is in my thing. I got some stuffs. We don't want butterfly because the bird would eat the butterfly, so we'll have to do something besides butterflies. Don't know. There's a circle and another circle. Here's a pretty piece of paper. Hi, Jeannie. Yes, you will. You've got to try to photograph it. Maybe I'll shoot a short video just for that. That would be cool. Is that a paper scallop? Yes, it's a die cut, Teresa. It's I think they're called impresslets. It cuts and embosses at the same time. It's a Tim Holtz thing that I actually got 2 years ago on my trip that I have never used until this other day. And I wanted a couple for something I was doing, so I cut some out. And these are the extra ones. I think they're 5.5 inches long. So I don't like that red. Let's try that circle. That's a piece of that sticky tape. I'm just looking for some junky stuff to go on the page is all. That better be enough because I'm getting too much stuff out. If you get too much stuff out, it's hard to make your page. So now then, where's my little book? Woohoo! We have what is happening? Well, Jeannie, I am gathering stuff for my my little journal page. Every week I usually make a little journal page. This is just a little tiny junk journal. It's made out of a 6x9 inch envelope. And this is a brand new journal because last week I actually finished my journal. So now I have to have a new journal and I have to make a new page. And I always gather whatever's been on my table. And this is like trash junk that I didn't throw away yet. And I used to just leave it all over my table, but it started getting in the way. So now I've been putting it in this little basket. And I use it out of the basket. Hi, Joyce. I cleaned up your desk the other day before jelly printing and sorted all those little bits into pieces into warm, cool, and black and white. Well, and I have actually been taking a bunch of them and they've been going into the trash can. I just have so much. It's just the drawers I had over there are full. So now I have to find a page that I want to work on. And since this is a brand spanking new journal, I have to find one that I really like to work on. And I'm going to use these yellow birds, I think. I'm going to do something that has these yellow birds on it. So, hi, Gail. I like that. Okay. That looks like where we're going to work. So now we'll see what we can do. Just stay there. Hi, Patricia. I'm just working on my little journal. I'm not sure. That just... Okay, I had something else. There it is. I lost it. Okay. I don't want a real hard edge. I don't know. I think this little envelope came from Sharon. I believe this little envelope came from Sharon. And I have used pieces out of it and pieces out of it until, oh, look what's there. That would be cute in the middle. I was working on the little journal in a minute. I was outside making paste papers. Ooh, fun. It's been too nasty to be outside to do anything. I want to make some more eco dyed papers, and it's just so nasty out. Of course, things have been kind of weird here. We now have a refrigerator and a freezer, but no ice maker. So at least we're back to having a refrigerator and a freezer. But it's been sitting in the middle of the floor, you know, in my kitchen for a week because I think I told everybody that Tuesday morning at 3:30 we got a phone call. Jeff's dad was headed to the ER by ambulance, and he was in the hospital till Thursday. And so our whole week last week, Jeff did not get to deal with the refrigerator that went out last Sunday. So we have it's been kind of a wild week around here. I'm starting to like this. That's too high. It's going to have to come down here. But it's just been one of those, you know, weeks. So I kind of like that so far. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure I like this. This may be where our problem comes. I don't like that. I like that better. Yeah. Mm. That's getting there. Okay, I like that, but I don't like this. I had another little piece of brown, I think. Well, this one. So, how's everybody else been? Everybody okay since Thursday? Oh, that was good. Okay. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yep, I think I like it. Now it needs to be finished up and inked. And then it needs words. Mm-hmm. It needs words. Okay, let's fix this. Beth, did I say hi to you earlier? I hope so. Hi, Beth. Okay, I need ink. Where's my ink? That one's black. I don't think we want that. There we go. I think we need to ink the whole page too. I tried Kit Hand's technique of dropping alcohol onto one of the jelly prints you made Thursday, and I liked it. For mixed media morsels. Okay. I haven't tried that. Just regular alcohol on what do you call it, paper, on acrylic paint. And you do it on the paper, not on the print, not on the plate. You do it alcohol on the print, not the plate. Is that right? Well, I have to try Jamie's technique for the Crackle. I've never done that before. I was like, oh my gosh, that would be fun to do. No, on the plate. Okay. Okay, so you put it on the plate on top of the acrylic paint. You drip it on the plate. Okay. That would make it peel back off of the plate. I can see that. Uh-huh. Okay. Ha. Okay. I'll have to watch Kat's video, and I haven't been watching very many videos. Honestly, I haven't even gotten through Saturday's hop videos yet. I watched a couple of the hop videos, and that's as far as I got because I've just been, partially by the time there's time to watch videos, I'm too tired, honestly. And I can just barely sit there. Oh, I was going to do the page, wasn't I? Okay. Well, yeah, Patricia, and Jamie's Crackle stuff was just, she used regular old Elmer's glue. So I don't know, but I'm wondering if the my Mod Podge mixture would work, but otherwise I've got plenty of Elmer's glue. So, but Jamie said that for her the Elmer's glue worked better than medium, so for crackling. So I thought that would be a lot of fun to try. Okay, that's good enough. Number 3, Gail. Sorry. Oh, don't worry about that, Jeannie. I'm just glad Jeff got the refrigerator. We had to take it wasn't a fun morning this morning. He took the entire drawer front off. I've got glue stuck on the end of this is the deal. So he had to take the entire drawer front off, and then to get the baskets out was a engineering feat to take the baskets out so that he could get inside the freezer. I think your Mod Pod mixture would work. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is that it might work. You know, we might be able to try it because I think I have some painted little pieces of cardboard that would work real well. Okay, let's see here. I want this piece to go under this piece like that. Extra layers of acrylic paint, as they dry, they crack. Elmer's clear glue, and it worked fine. That would be cool. No, Patricia. Everything's been fine. Oh, thank you, Teresa. It was caught in plenty of time. We didn't have to worry about that. Where's my birds? Because I got too much paint. Too much glue. Okay, there we go. We also have, we have the camper. It's got a full-size refrigerator, a regular residential refrigerator. So most everything went out there. My freezer wouldn't fit, but that was taken care of without too much trouble. We ice and cooler and all that good stuff. So everything was good. We just but whether or not he can fix it is the next thing. So, and that's fine. If he can't fix it, there's these things out there in the world called ice trays. So rather than a new refrigerator at this stage of the game, that's what we'll do, seeing as how he's got everything else functioning again. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Barbara has just posted that alcohol on the Jelly Plate thing. Oh, that's interesting. I got that higher than I intended to do. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Okay. And yes, Patricia, it was because I had extra in the everywhere, so I usually have extra. And our blueberries and all of that blueberries and pecans and things like that. Now, I have been cooking things that I don't normally cook, like desserts and stuff like that. There's blueberry pineapple dessert in the refrigerator today. Okay. It's getting there, but now it needs words. And I think it needs a pretty, kind of a long word, or words that Oh, that might work very well. I kind of like it. Yep, I think that's what we're going to put on there. Thanks, Jeannie. I had cut out a bunch. I have a bird book on my computer desk, so that when I'm sitting there trying to edit videos and things like that, I can fussy cut if I need to. So, okay, let's get that all off of there. Yep. I think I've used up Sharon's little envelope, though. I don't think there's enough left to bother keeping. That needs some ink on it. Okay. Ink. Ink is what I wanted. Ink. Yeah, I think it's going to need to have some scribble around it too, because I just think that the ink's not quite enough. "33 videos. Oh my. Well, she's been at it a while, I think. I think her channel is one of the older ones. I won't tell you that for sure. "5 years ago." Okay. Okay. I don't know why, but scribbling around the words just does something for the words. And then we have to date it, don't we? What is today's date? 8/14. August. AUGUST. 14th. 2022. First page in our new little book. Yay! Thanks, Sharon. I like how it came out. It, until I put the words in, it wasn't balanced right. If that makes sense. It had something wrong with it until I put the words in. When I put the words in, it finished it off. So, okay, so I got to put this mess back in the little basket so that I have actually cleaned it up. So let's do that. Okay, do that. Okay. Welcome to the new book. Yeah, welcome to the new book. Let's put these all in there. Let's put this back. I don't know why those two washi tapes have been in that basket since day one, but we'll just put them back in there. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's clean up the mess. Oops, that's up. image, we can put it in there, in that basket, instead of hunting a place for it. All right. Okay. Next thing I want to do is, these came from Thursday, and I just want to cover them with some Mod Podge, but maybe we will get out a, oh, that's not going to work, Tonya. They're all going to fall on the floor. Ooh. There is, I have some cardboards already painted. Let's get out a couple pieces of that, and where are they? I thought I did. What did I do with them? Oh, that figures. Ah, there they are. I knew they were right here somewhere. Back. I painted these. These are just, they're actually the lids off of my tea boxes, and my thought was, I was thinking about making a book out of them, using this flap right here to bind it, is what I think was what my thought was. So I think what we will do is we will try the Crackle Technique on a couple of those, because they're already painted with acrylic paint, so it won't be any big deal to try something on them. Hi, Gloria. At the same time, these are strips that I used on the edge of my jelly plate to clean my jelly plate. You know how I do that? And they're still sticky, so I want to put some Mod Podge on them too. So now, did Jamie let the glue dry? Did she put it? She didn't let the Mod Podge, the glue dry, did she? She left the glue. I think she said that she put the paint right over the wet glue. I don't remember. Why can't I remember? Well, we'll paint these first and get that done, get it out of the way. Hi, Kathy. Okay. Work. I did make new Mod Podge. Hi, Dana. The glue stays wet. Thank you, Kimberly. The glue stays wet and then you paint the stuff over the top of it. So what paint do I have that would go real well over both of those? Let's try it with this light turquoisey color, so we better get it out. Let it get tacky, contrasting paint on the front of the tacky glue. Okay. Ooh, Kimberly. Congratulations. I'm just opening this paint bottle. It wasn't open. It's a new one. So I think if we want the Mod Podge tacky, we are going to go ahead and paint these first, and then we'll paint those, and then we could put this right on. But first I have to get this thing open, which I can't seem to do. Well, doggone it. That does not want to come off of there. I guess they decided that I didn't really want it off. If that's the case. Oh, there we go. All right. So, first, let's do these. Okay, and we'll just set that up there. Oops, put my finger right in it. All right. And we'll set it right up there. Okay. Now I can just get some Mod Podge on there and just set that aside. That way it's not sticky on top anymore. It's just sticky on the paint area, and that will be let's get that picked up. There's enough in my brush to do this. Now I can use it for something. Okay, put you in there. The baby wipes are all dried up. Right now, while I'm cleaning up sticky paint, I want to remind everyone that Lisa will not be on tomorrow night. She is actually not going to be streaming probably through September. That she hopes to be back in October. She's fine. She's okay. She just has a lot of family stuff going on, and she didn't want y'all to worry, but she's just not going to be able to stream. So I'm just supposed to let everybody know about that. I talked to her for quite a while last night, and she just decided that that needed to be the case. So all right, so now how tacky, Barbara? Okay, that's pretty liquidy. Do I need to let it dry a little? You're welcome, Jeannie. On Thursdays, this Thursday, we had already made the decision not to stream, so I won't be, because I have appointments all this week, so I won't be, but I may in the future try to stream some Thursday afternoons. I don't want to promise anything because of the way things have been going around here too. So okay, now guys, do I just paint my acrylic paint into the wet Mod Podge? Is that what I do? You have to tell me. I got glue on my fingers and it's bugging me. How tacky? Maybe a little more tacky than brand fresh. Okay, so I'll just wait a few minutes on that. We'll just leave it up there for a minute or two because it's pretty wet. Yeah, that we'll leave it a minute or two. That one is real wet because it's got more on it. But well, Barbara, that's what I was thinking, that that I would maybe have some guests, and you were the first one I thought of. Um, the the and jelly printing, we could probably jelly print all the time, but it make me happy. So that may be what I do. Who knows? Anyways, this Thursday though, I'm going to stay off because, like I said, I have I can't remember which appointment I have that morning, but I have appointments every day but Friday so far. So while that's drying just a little bit, I have this book. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Barbara. Maybe just and maybe not every week. Maybe I'll just do it, once in a while. But I think that I could work that out. It so anyways, Mom gave me a bunch of books to take to the thrift store, and this one I liked. Sometimes when let me bring this in. Sometimes when you get a book and you want to cut stuff out of it, like cut words out of it, the lines are too close together. Like it just, they're just too pinched. And this one happens to have lines that are kind of further apart. And it's a book that, first off, I'm going to take this page out because it's got the library pocket on it. I'm just letting that dry is the deal. We'll do something else after that dries. And I definitely want to keep the library pocket. These are one of the ones. Now that it says it came from Azalea Trace, so I don't know. But the other thing is this kind of aged white paper is always nice to have. So, anyways, there was something on this page that I definitely thought I would take out. And I thought I would show you why a book like this works better than some. Where was it? Oh, this says fallen leaves lay uncollected. Okay, but I want some of this white paper for something else I want to do. So I thought I would just take off the edge before I cut that out. So you guys know me, and I'll show you what I was going to do with this white paper. We got to use all the little pieces, right? We got to use everything. Okay. You found an old oh, the card. Wow. Because they're hard to come by. This says the fallen leaves lay uncollected, which I just liked that. Just kind of resonated. But when words have enough room in between them that you can get your scissors, it makes it easy to snip out phrases. So that's one of the things I was going to just show you, is that when you find a book like this, it doesn't have to be great big words. It can be something small, but the space between the lines makes a big difference. Okay, those should be tacky enough. So I'm going to put the paint on. I need a brush. And I think we will just put the paint over there, like so. And we're just going to put the paint on. I'm just going to... Oh, I guess I need more paint than that. Okay. I'm thinking I need a reasonable amount of paint. That's the thing. All right, I'm just going to set it aside now and let it get dry. Okay. And now we'll put paint on this one. Our library book sale is coming up next month, so I don't need a single book, but I will probably have to go just because, you know. All right. That's got a lot of paint in it, so we will just have to pull out something and paint it. Okay. I just can't waste the paint that's in my brush, right? So. Let that dry somewhere. There we go. Is StreamYard hard to figure out? No, Jeannie. StreamYard is actually very easy to figure out. Lisa and I both bought subscriptions to StreamYard about a year ago, I think, because we were streaming so much that the free version we were running out, and it was making a real it was frustrating because we were having to be very, very careful with our times. So we simply bought the cheapest subscription. It's been very much worth it. We don't use it to its fullest extent, I can tell you that much. The one thing about StreamYard is if you have more than one person, hi Julie, you have to have headsets. There is a echo if you don't. There's a serious amount of echo if you don't have a headset. It it's just not pleasant. And so what happens is that if you're not using a headset to have the sound in your ear and the sound is coming from your computer, then your microphone picks it up. So say Lisa wasn't wearing a headset, my voice would be the one echoing because her microphone would pick it up. So that is the one thing about StreamYard that, well, and that's true anytime you use any software that more than one person is on. The other thing is that, but as far as somebody coming on that is the second person to come in, it's just a matter of clicking on a code. If you're not the one setting it up, if the other person is setting it up, like if Barbara's coming on with me, I just send her a code and she clicks on it and she doesn't have to do anything. So it's very easy. There is a new setting that we're doing, but that's in YouTube, where if you notice the what you call it, the thing on the top says that my chat is set to subscribers only and that you have to be a subscriber. And that is because we had so many bots coming in that were not pleasant, and the mods were having so much trouble that that we set that up. Somebody, I can't remember, I think it might have been Sharon who told us about that. I don't remember. That told us if we set that up, then we wouldn't have that problem. Looking for my black ink pad. And there's little buttons on StreamYard that are just very, very easy to click and get into StreamYard with. So it's really easy. Yeah, it's a spot in YouTube, customization for the video, and you have to do it for each video. You can't set it up as a general. It has to be done for each video. But when you do it, it eliminates the bots, at least so far it has. I think that needs ink. Come on now, where's the black? There it is. Subscribers only made, yeah. Yeah, it really helps my helpers to not have to fight with those bots. I also went in, I did this before Lisa explained where the customization thing part was, and I went in and I put a bunch of words on the list that if anybody says those words, they're not in the channel. So that was helpful too. Now you see why I wanted the little creamy colored old strips of paper. I'm just making little tiny itty bitty, what do we want to call these? I would call them focal points, right? And I probably, what I should do is make like a whole bunch of the same one, right? That would make life easier, wouldn't it? What? Just a bumblebee. Check my tacky factor. Oh, let me cover up this. Oh, 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 it's already doing really cool stuff. It's not dry yet, but it's, dang, that is really awesome. Now, I don't know if it's probably the way the brush marks went. See, this one is going this way and this one's going that way. It's probably brush marks. I'm going to go get the other one just a minute. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I painted it a few minutes ago. It was tacky. It was starting to dry. So it was good and tacky. And then I painted it, and it's not dry yet. This is not dry, but dang, that's really cool. I can't wait for them to be completely dry. This other one, the more it dries, it seems the more it's cracking. And I didn't put as much paint on this one. This one had thinner paint, so I shouldn't have put quite as much paint on it. The thinner paint is kind of nice. I don't know exactly why it crackles when it does. Well, what's happening is that the glue or the Mod Podge, because my Mod Podge is mixed with glue, right? Dries like plastic, Barbara. Okay, so when this part dries or starts to dry and it's plasticky, and then you put that paint over the top of it, the paint is going to pull back from, because have you ever painted a piece of acetate? If you paint acrylic paint on acetate, it will sometimes pull apart too. But I'm sure that's why, is because the glue or the Mod Podge is that plastic layer, and then you put another plastic layer, which is what acrylic paint is, over the top, and they pull away from one another. Julie said something about the bee. Yeah, there's two bees. There's one that's like that, and then there's one that like this. So roses really don't excite me as much as everything else, but I'll probably make some. I think those need to be on sideways. Okay, this is from a book page that's, going to get thrown away, right? Well, that's a pretty flower. It's kind of like a mum. We got to have dragonflies. And since I'm out of paper, I'll just do some dragonflies. Yeah, they are really cute, Julie. For this is a recollection set. What is it called? I don't know that it has a name, but it's a set of rubber stamps that they're not super high end rubber stamps. They do have a nice foam in the inside of them, which is really cool. And they were a lovely present that, I was shocked to receive. And I was very thankful for receiving. I was going to put numbers on some pieces too. So I'll have to get more papers out and do that. The deal is I need to have these things when I sit down instead of having to do one every time, so that I can put this set of stamps away if they're, I don't have to get it out every time. That's my goal. Lisa's in your heart. That's awesome. Faux washi tape. Well, it is my intention to tear them up and use them as little little collage elements. That's my that was my intention for them. So I'll have to work on that some more later. I don't know that I'm going to work on that right now. But that is very sweet. Let's see what our... Oh, the crackle's getting better all the time. It gets better and better. And see, the Mod Podge is not even dry under there because it's still creamy white. Can you see that? Let's go down through there. Let's bring you in as far as I can bring you in. Oh, I have. That's as tight as I can get. So, let me see here. But see where the Mod Podge was thick, it's still creamy white. So that's going to be red when it dries. Dang, that's really cool. But I think that a slightly thinner layer of paint. This was a pretty thick layer of paint. This was a thinner layer, and I kind of like it better. Yeah, we're watching paint dry. Patricia. Yep. We're watching paint dry. How about that? In this heat, it might not take very long. Okay, what do I need to do? I haven't got a lot sorted out in here yet, but okay. I'm looking at my stuff that's in my basket. For some reason, I do not feel like I don't feel like doing a journal, a blue book page today. Don't ask me why. I don't know. So I think we'll doodle. How does that sound to y'all? At least right now, I'm going to doodle. Oh, Julie, I painted the... I had a paint... Oh, just a minute. I'll show you what I had. Because they were already painted and dry. I had... These are like tea box lids. And somewhere along the line, on one of the days I did a live stream, I just painted these with... this is actually some kind of acrylic paint. I don't remember what it was. But I was using up paint, and I was painting these so that they had a base layer on them for whatever purpose I choose to use them for. And so since they were already painted and already dry, then I put the Mod Podge on there, and we let it get a little tacky. And then I just put a contrasting color of acrylic paint on it. This isn't very, this, it's not, because I'm putting the Mod Podge over it, the Mod Podge is what's going to be shiny. And I use matte Mod Podge, so, you know, it's not going to be real shiny. I don't think it matters whether it's shiny or not. I think it matters whether it's not like a PVA glue. But Barbara said she used the clear Elmer's, and it worked too. So, yeah, Julie, what happens is you want a contrasting background, and the next layer up so if you use a light background, you want a dark surface. If you use a dark background, you want a light surface. So I collect tea boxes. Jeannie, we use this kind of, okay, first off, I make a gallon of iced tea every day. I make a gallon. We have a jar that goes out the back, and I use those big gallon tea bags, and I have a whole box full of empty tea bags. And then I put this raspberry zinger in it. It's got a lot of vitamin C and stuff like that in it. And Jeffrey doesn't mind when this taste is in the tea. There are herbs and herbal teas that Jeffrey does not like. But he's willing to drink it with this in it. So it has a little bit of benefit. And this actually has more hibiscus in it than raspberry. So I sometimes do put my homegrown hibiscus in the tea, but because of that, I go through about, okay, one of these a week. And this has been sanded, Julie. I sanded the surface of it. Can you tell that is not sanded, but here's sanded so that the thing was. Well, and Jeffrey drinks his tea unsweet. I drink mine partially sweet. I don't like Southern sweet tea because I can't drink syrup. And Jeffrey's mother used to make her tea like it was syrup, and I can't drink it that way. But I just saved those lids for ages because they're all the same size. And so I don't save the rest of the box. I just save the lid. And that particular one, Jeffrey doesn't notice the taste that much. Now, with my hibiscus, when I make just hibiscus tea, it has kind of a citrusy taste. And he's not real fond of that, but I don't make him drink that. I drink that by itself. So, okay, I want to doodle, so I think I'm going to do that. Don't like it that sweet. Yeah, I can't either. So if we go out to dinner and I'm going to order tea, which I don't usually order tea, I usually order water. I order my tea half and half. Because I can pretty much guarantee that it's going to be too sweet. So, but like I said, we go through a full gallon just about every single day. So it's one of those things. I go through a lot of boxes. I actually have been getting rid of them because I have too much. You know, there is a point where you get too much cardboard. And I think it was before, I think I painted those before we went on our trip when I went to see Lisa, which is 2 years ago. So I've had those painted for a while and not done anything with them. So you know, trying it out, that works. I made a boo-boo, so to fix it, you know, we have to doodle on it. Something is, that one just has got an attitude. It didn't go in there right or something. I don't know. There we go. And fair warning, because this happens to have Mod Podge on top of it, we want to make sure that we don't lay our hand on it, because it will smudge. Posca pens don't dry immediately. So let's see here. I think we're gonna follow that paper. Oh, it's getting better. I have to pull them over. I guess I'm going to have to try to leave them over here so I can just pick them up. It's getting even better. Oh, oh, oh. Look at, it's really splitting. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. That is so, so cool. I have to send Jamie a message tonight because I had never seen that technique before. This paint is getting drier. It's I know you can't really see it, but because it went on thinner, it's getting drier faster, and there's tiny splits in it. Okay, maybe I can lay them right here. This one is splitting with big splits because it's not as dry. This right down in there is drier, but the Mod Podge was still thick. Mod Podge was thicker on this one too, so that's another thing. So it all depends on how thick your, I mean, I imagine it's one of those it could go any way direction kind of thing. It could do so many things. Okay, let's, yeah. Okay. I need a heavier, a bigger. I have a Crackle Paste that the pieces fall off and your looks like it won't do that. I don't think it will. I don't know because I've never really painted. Although, you know, I put Posca pens over the top of this. It's also a cat hand mixed media morsels number 27. Okay. And Jamie made the comment in her video Saturday, and and Barbara, would you grab Jamie's video from Saturday morning? I'm pretty sure that's where it was. It was a stash/sat 7 video, I think. Um, she made the comment that she's used it for years and years, and that it always works for her when other Crackle mediums have not really worked. So, and I may have known about it and just, forgotten. It might have been something I did back, but I don't remember doing it. So, but I can't imagine the paint will peel off or fall off because the Posca pens don't fall off. Thank you, Barbara. When I use Mod Podge, so why would the paint? That's my thought about it. I have, I think, a big old black one. Yeah, I do. I want to do some big marks. They're not real neat marks, but they're big marks. Thank you, Barbara. That's Jamie's video from Saturday. It's our stash your stash video for August. Kind of like that. I think we need some dots in here, though, don't we? Some dots, like right here. Because, we need dots. And maybe some lines. What was I going to say? I forgot. Totally forgot. Don't have a clue what I was going to say. I think. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I off the screen? I apologize. We'll put some white in that in a little bit. Need some more dots. We need some dots. think we need some more of these things too. Maybe some little squares. Oh, there's not much room in there. There we go. You guys are awful quiet. Am I boring y'all? Yep, Tina, you do. The doodle thing is, is something that I really like to do. This is one of those things that, how can I put it? It's kind of meditative. Is that the right word? Did I say that word correctly? I can definitely get lost in doing doodles. Barbara's scanning her little book page already. Okay, we got to look at it again because it's looking good again. The drier it gets, the more it pulls. The more fine lines come out as it gets drier and drier. Now, it might be one of those things that when it gets totally dry would benefit by a coat of Mod Podge over the top to seal it. Hi, Becky. You're on your way to Lakeland and you get to watch me. Yay! Yeah, it's really fun how much they're changing. Meditate for you and for you. Okay. And Becky's cooking. I have to cook tonight because, I didn't cook yesterday. So now today I have to cook. Okay, let's see here. First off, that block needs something. This needs something. That needs more. Your favorite is the blue? Yeah, I think I like the lighter. This is a lighter coating of Mod Podge, so it dried a little faster. And this is a lighter coating of paint, so it's pulling apart a little better. I will say that if you want your crackle to all go one direction, you needed to make your brush go one direction instead of back and forth. Rice and vegetables, that's one of those things I fix quite a bit. Sometimes I just fix vegetables and Jeff doesn't get any rice, but sometimes he gets rice to go along with it. A lot of times I fix the vegetables the first day and then I add rice to it the second day so that it gives us extra meal and lunch and stuff out of it. You'll be in and out. Sounds good, Becky. Um, ooh, apricot chicken sounds good. Um, what was I gonna say? Forgot. Totally forgot. Don't remember. Um, I've got an eggplant outside I need to cook tonight, and so I'm gonna fix that to go with dinner. I usually put it in like stir-fried vegetables, but I don't have enough vegetables to do that with tonight. I have to do some white right here on this just because I just have to. Um, it's just already ready for the white. So we just kind of got to do it. But I tend to cook, like 3 times a week, and then we eat leftovers the other days. Okay, let's. For some reason, this corner of this card, I must not have gotten the paper down good because it's got some bumps in it. Gold. Just discovered I have gold calligraphy pen. Yay! Yeah, Jeannie. Jeff never minds as long as I don't feed him the same thing for months. He's pretty good about it. Um, and I just never did. I don't use recipes or things like that, so it's really sometimes hard to cook just little. Um, and we managed to burn the grill up this year, so we kind of either have to get a new grill or we can't grill. So the wet weather just rotted it out. That's looking pretty good. You know, I have a gold one of these, which I really like. This is really pretty. I have a gold one and a silver one, and they're both really nice. Okay, what do we want to do over here? I think we're gonna sew this right here. Come on. All right, baby, you cannot stop now. There we go. I'll put stitches. Thanks, Barbara. I don't use those near as much as the white ones, though. Of course, I tend to use, I guess I'm stuck. I don't know. I tend to use black and white and not anything else. So I probably need to practice with colors. Sharon, that wasn't a Posca pen. This is a Signo Uniball Bold. They may have a gold Posca pen, but this is a these are Uniballs. Oops, let me turn the focus off or on. Just a minute. We'll try to get it up there where you can see them. Come on. They're not going to focus. It's not going to focus just because. There we go. That's pretty decent. And the white one is called Broad. The gold one does not have that same statement on it. Let me find a piece of black paper and I'll write on it. Hi, Andrea. Let me fix the focus. And I have, yeah, there's a piece of black right there. There's the black one. Okay, these do say, well, this one's got Japanese markings on it. This silver one says, just a minute, I gotta hold it far away, 1.0 millimeters. So the silver one actually to me is prettier, although, oh, it looks like it's decided it won't write. Dang it. I hate it when that happens. I was saying that they have gold and silver. Oh, they do. Okay. I really like the silver one in these. And I will tell you, I don't know. I must have gotten the Oriental ones, the Japanese ones, at an art supply store somewhere, but they seem to not dry out as fast as these ones that are marked the other way. And I think I got these at Walmart. But I didn't know they had gold and silver ones, so I'll have to look for those because that would be cool. Okay, next. And Jean Peter, she uses a lot of the colored Posca pens. But I've had colored paint markers and just don't use them. So I have not ordered colored Posca pens because I just don't think I would use them. And it's just one of those things I'm not sure if, and I don't want them if they're going to sit in the cupboard and dry up because I didn't use them. I have enough stuff like that. Oh, I'm liking this one. It's cool looking. I like the fine tip ones. Yeah, I like this one. Because I have a couple of different fine tip ones. This one is the same. Just a minute. That's it. Okay. Supposedly, this tip is the same tip, the same thickness as this tip. And this one always flows better. So, what else can you use to write on top of paint or Mod Podge? Jelly Roll Moonlight pens also carry a mixed gray tone set and come in tens. Barbara, where's my ink pen that I use all the time? See this thing? These are Pilot G2s. Now this is a real fine point because I use a real fine point pen most of the time. But these Pilot G2s will write on darn near anything. Let me find something painty. I don't want to ruin my, oh, well, okay, this is dry, right? That was probably just paint there, but it's not Mod Podged. So what do I have that's Mod Podged? This is dry. It's dry right there. That's Mod Podged. And these pens will write on it. Now, it's not dry completely, so you kind of have to wait a second or two. As soon as it dries, though, it's fine. These will write on just about anything. This one is a white one. And it's a little thicker. It's kind of, it doesn't write as well as the black one. Doesn't show, of course, it's not showing up on there. But see, that's over paint. So, not completely, Barbara. First off, if you leave them 24 hours, they're pretty good. But they will smear. So they're more permanent than a lot of things that I've used. And they last a long time. They last a real long time. Of course, like I said, I write tiny, so I use the 05s, and they don't come in colors. But the 07s, like this white one, they come in colors. You can buy all kinds of colors in these 07s. apparently have a smudge on my glasses. I can't see very well. Oh, this one is getting even better. It's splitting up even more. I love this. This is so cool. So cool. Yeah, they Jelly Roll. I don't have a lot of what they call Jelly Roll pens. I have Linda sent me some, but I think that's what they call these. No, these are just really super fine uniballs, which they may be Jelly Rolls. I need a piece of paper. How come I don't have a piece of paper? These are 0.38, and so they're really, really fine marks. I think they're even finer than the 05s, because yeah, they are. This is a 0.05, right? Is that right? Or 0.5, and this one is a 0.38. And there again, they're Uniball Signos. So your mix of glue. Okay. Okay. Jeannie, I do what I call a collage medium. And there's actually a YouTube video on my channel for it. If one of my mods would grab it, I'd appreciate it. But it's really simple. I use matte Mod Podge because I don't like it real shiny, but I will guarantee it's still shiny. And Elmer's Glue All. Now, here's the thing about Elmer's Glue. Elmer's glues are not all cut out the same when it comes to collage. Thank you, Barbara. Elmer's Glue All, first off, you can buy it in a gallon jug at the box store like Lowe's or Home Depot. I think I paid like $11. It's Elmer's Glue All. Now, school glue is not the same, although Barbara said she used plain clear Elmer's glue for this project. But when it comes to collage, the reason I do this mixture of half Mod Podge and half Elmer's Glue All, which means I take this bottle and I pour this much in, and then I take this bottle and I pour that much in, and I don't measure. I just pour the two together. I mix it up. Now, I have to add a little bit of water, like a tablespoon. This last time, my glue has gotten kind of thick, so I had to add a little bit more water, like 3 tablespoons. But Mod Podge will also get thick, and because I'm using big containers to get this put together, yes, I would love some more tea.
I'll get a shower and run to the store.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Mom does not need a ton of peanut butter cups, just a small bag maybe, or just a few.
Like the bites.
Yeah, the bites will probably be nice. So the deal with the this collage mixture though is, and let me see if I've got something that really shows it. Okay, these would really show it, I think. No, those are not Mod Podge. Yeah, they are. Okay, yes, these are Mod Podged. What happens is when you use Mod Podge or some of the other mediums, when you put 2 pages together like that in a book, they'll stick. and you can't get them apart. They'll go and they'll stick together. Well, the glue, don't ask me why, the glue makes it so things don't stick, the pages don't stick together. So when you put this collage mixture on there, they don't. Now, I have only done this technique this one time, so I don't know what all Elmer's glue works, but Barbara said the clear Elmer's glue worked for that, so that would probably be fine. Thank you, sweetie. The tea fairy brought me tea. We're good to go for another little while. It's called collage mixture. I'll fetch it. It's oh, you found it. Okay. Thank you very much, Barbara. Anyway, so I don't know if this would work with other Elmer's glues, which I'm sure it would because, you know, but school glue is not the same, so it doesn't mix with your Mod Podge the same. So that is the one thing I can say. Barbara, didn't you say you used clear Elmer's and it worked? And I know from what I saw of Jamie's video, I'm pretty sure she just used a bottle of regular Elmer's. But the Elmer's Glue All is a PVA glue, and that's the deal. They mix it in. I think they mix it in paint. Is one of the things they mix it in. It's called How I Make My Collage Mixture. There you go. Barbara used Elmer's, clear Elmer's, because that's what she had, and it worked just fine. So for the crackle thing, Barbara's, I think just about any Elmer's glue would work. And this one is dry. Now, Jamie did say that it doesn't necessarily, it feels dry on the surface, but it might not be dry all the way through. So that's something you want to consider. But Julie had to go to work, didn't she? I'm rubbing my hand over it and nothing's coming off. So I just think that's gorgeous. And this one's pretty. Now I can't rub my hand over this one because it's still wet in there. The Mod Podge was real thick on it and the paint was real thick. It's starting to get good and dry, and it crackled real big, which is kind of cool too. See, the thinner paint and thinner Mod Podge crackled smaller. The thicker Mod Podge and the thicker paint seem to crackle bigger. Whether or not that's true every time, I don't know. But I just think they're gorgeous. They're just yummy. And I don't know, but I think this might this might turn into some kind of little book. These, I don't want to put them together. I'll get out one of the other ones. Like I said, they have that the flap. They have this little flap right here that could be part of the binding. And then the page is open. I don't know, because I think that would not open real well. I don't know. I haven't decided. I just painted them for the sake of, you know, having them painted. They would make good tags. I could trim them down and make tags out of them. I had to sit down for a few minutes. The cat needed lap time. Just want to say this. I agree, Kathy. Yeah. That's what makes this fun. Okay, let's see what else we can do with this. I was thinking that this needs some big circles, maybe. Yeah, maybe big circles. So they're a little wonky. That's okay. I really like that spot right there of paint and this spot right here of paint. Because of that, I don't want to do anything there. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do because of those spots being, I don't know, they're special. Gonna have rain here, Maryland, the next few days. I'll have to try that glue mixture out. Yeah, the Mod Podge and glue makes it where they don't stick together so bad. I mean, they will still sometimes make a little noise when you take them apart, but you're not peeling them apart. Which, if you use straight Mod Podge, you have to peel. Okay. And I have to do something in there. So, I think we need a bigger pen. Yes, it seals. It seals. Like, I probably would put the Mod Podge over the top of this, my collage mixture over the top of this, just because um, it would finish it, and I'd be sure that it was going to stay there. But it doesn't seem to pull off. Um, it's definitely not falling off of there, Julie. Jeannie, matte mediums, yes, they can be more expensive. Now, if I wanted matte medium, I would go and buy it because, I consider what I do one of the things I have to spend money on. It's just, my bad habits. I spend a lot of money on art supplies. And I have bought this Liquitex matte medium many, many, many times, but I cannot stand to have it on my hands. It just it makes my fingers just itchy. I can put Mod Podge and glue on my hands all day long and just wipe them off and go on with my day. But when this stuff gets my hands, I have to actually get up and go wash my hands. I can't stand on there. So while I still keep Liquitex matte medium around, mostly to thin paint, when I want to make paint more translucent, or watery but without adding water, then matte medium is the thing I use. So I do have there. It's down there, and it's just harder to get to. I do have one for when I want to use it, but I literally cannot stand it on my hands, and it's one of those weird things. The other Crackle paste was expensive and disappointed when it flaked off. Yeah, I would be very disappointed with that too, Julie. Um, it's just one of those things where if it's gonna bug my fingers, and because I get paint and stuff all over my hands all the time, but that matte medium just makes me boogers. Now, a different matte medium might not be so bad, but I've never I just quit buying it because I just couldn't stand it. That's The other thing is I use a lot of magazine images, and believe it or not, matte medium will take the color out of some magazines. At least that Liquitex does. It will make the magazine bleed. So that's another reason why I use the Mod Podge, because I have never found the Mod Podge to make magazines bleed. Well, that's Julie, when you find something that works for you, and that's the thing. What paper are you doing? Has your glue mixture over it? What that paper you are doing has my yes, Jeannie. This is. I'll show you some of the others. These all have that glue mixture over the top of them, because what this was a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock that I didn't particularly like. It was a thin cardstock out of a paper pad. And you know, when I get a paper pad, there's sometimes ones that don't work for me. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Just a second. Let me pull this back. And I think they're laying right here. So, oh, ouch. Yeah, they're right here. Okay, so this is you know, okay, I could cut this out, and I could cut that out, I could cut that out and use it. But as a whole, this piece of paper doesn't work for anything that I really do. And this one definitely doesn't. I could use this orange part, and you know, I might, but likely it's not. I'm not necessarily going to use that. This definitely is one of those things where I'm not going to use that. It just doesn't. Now this, I haven't decided if I'm going to use it, because I will. Those around there, I'll fussy cut that out and possibly use. But that was what this was. And then I took scraps of my jelly prints, which here's some scrap of my jelly print. And I just Mod Podged it down and put Mod Podge over the top until I got this big sheet of Mod Podged papers like this. Okay, and that's a piece of scrapbook paper. And then I cut it up into 6 postcard size pieces, because these are 4 by 6 inch pieces. So it's got Mod Podge over the surface and under it. So it definitely has a couple layers of my Mod Podge glue mixture on it, so that we were making postcards is what we were doing. And these are just ones I have not finished yet. As a matter of fact, I think, let me see here. Okay. These are my 100-day project. Or were they 100 days, or were they the iCAD? This is the iCAD. You know, the index card a day project. This was from last year, and it goes from June 24th through July 24th. Is that right? Yeah, looks like it. And these all actually have Mod Podge over the surface too. Now these are index cards that are 4 by 6, and then I Mod Podged them to the back of a piece of painty paper, a full-size sheet of what I want. This is not parts and pieces. This is full-size pieces of jelly prints. And then I just doodled over the top of them. so these are all are all jelly prints, and there's probably places where there's 2 or 3 that are the same color, because yeah, there's that one is no, that one's not, because I didn't cut up my jelly prints ahead of time. I just used them. There's 2 that are the same. This one and this one. Okay, so the background in these are both the same. And so they're you know, they're just the same. You know, Barbara, that's the thing. I have it in my Sunday box because I haven't decided, but I think I ought to bind this into a book. These, you know, I'm in love with these. I think they all came out. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 that I didn't like. But I just think they're gorgeous. I just love them. But as cards like this, I'm not sure I really care about them. So I'm thinking that maybe they should get bound into a book, just, and then put a title cover on it, that kind of thing. Because it was that one of those projects. It was one of those, what is it, 30 days that it would be? June to July. That's 30 days of index cards. Hello, Lisa, my friend. So it's in my stash of stuff over here because I'm thinking one Sunday I might have to, you know, get it done and bind it. Well, apparently that's not. Did I just pull that off of there? Must have. My zipper's gone. My zipper thing. But yes, and that's one of the reasons, Jeannie, why I use the Posca pens, because they write over Mod Podge and Matte Medium and all that kind of stuff really, really well. Now there are other things that do write over that. The Posca pens are so nice and easy that that's what I tend to do. Lisa, look at my Crackle experiment. We experimented with Jamie's glue technique, only I used my Mod Podge medium, my collage medium. Isn't that cool? No, it doesn't seem to cause a problem with my Poscas, Jeannie. Because I rarely wear one out. I have worn them out, and I have worn the tips a little bit. The tip can get worn down a little bit, but as you saw, I do a lot. Lisa, all we did was, you need to watch. Did you watch Jamie's video from yesterday, from the slash dash sat thing? She had a painted surface. She put glue over the top of it. Then she painted over the top of that, and this is what happens. And it doesn't come off. It's working real well. But because I didn't have glue, I used my Mod Podge medium, and it worked just fine. So basically, all it is painted surface. Now, because we could have put paint over the top of this and crackled over the top of the multicolored surface. And I did not wait for the Mod Podge to dry completely. It was just a little tacky when I put my paint over it. This one still feels like the paint might be a little bit damp. So, but that was, that's what made me do it, is because she just used glue, acrylic paint and glue. So yeah, I'm excited by that because I think it'll be a lot of fun to play with. I had never done that technique, I don't think, before. If I have, it's been so long ago that I didn't remember it. And Barbara says that it's cat. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. That got me. Cat Hand has yeah, is that right? Has a mixed media morsels, and then it's one of her videos too. So I thought it was really fun and pretty, so I'm probably going to do some more of it. I don't know what I'm going to do it with, but but you know what? You know that piece of paper that Jamie sent us, that digital? It was crackled. I'll bet you that's how she did that. We used it in our Same Six Wednesday packet. It was in our Same Six Wednesday package. It was a digital that Jamie had done, and it was really pretty. It had a multicolored background and sort of a creamy white crackle over the top. Yes, it's number 27 on her mixed media morsels appetizers. So, and then, like I said, Jamie just used plain glue. I used my mixture because I didn't have anything else. And Barbara said she used clear Elmer's glue because that's what she had. So, and it worked. Okay, that has got to be thicker. I don't think I can get my dots in there. We got to have a little bit more thickness on this. There we go. Uh-oh, that one's fat. That's okay. Is she pretty now? Well, her hair's fixed. That's what matters. I have that camper hair where when you get out of the shower in the camper, you don't do anything except towel dry it. And that's the kind of hair I have all the time. Okay, that has to sit for a minute. And I decided this needs some dots in it. Some little tiny black dots. Because it wasn't quite finished. Okay, well, be careful, hon. Thank you for going after Mama's candy. The tea fairy's going to the store for me, so he's going to go get Mama's candy. Mama doesn't normally ask for candy, but last week when I was up there to take her to the eye doctor, she asked me for a peanut butter cup. Remind me, were you at Anna's this morning? Who is supposed to be streaming after Tanya? I saw Deb Farrell often streams after me. Mary has in the past streamed after me. I know that Deb Farrell does often around 4 o'clock, I think. I'm not sure if that's, an all the time thing, but look like someone who has a comb. Oh, I'm in trouble, Barbara. I don't own a comb. Jeff probably owns a comb, but that's right. That's who it is Deb Farrell. Okay. Um, Jeff actually owns a comb for his beard, of all he's got, and he has special products for his beard. I have fingers. I just use my fingers. Uh-huh. Well, that's Gail. If you keep it short enough, all you have to have is a towel and fingers. That's the deal. I think the hair dryer is in here somewhere in the drawer where I use it to dry things once in a while. I don't have a hair dryer for drying my hair. Oh, he's got to get his Jeep fixed this week. He's got to. It's making a terrible noise. Okay. I think it's kind of done. You don't want to miss my live. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna stamp for a minute again. Yeah, yours is short, but not that short. Yeah, Gail, they call it a pixie cut, is what they cut mine as, and I try to keep it short. Well, Gail, my refrigerator's been sitting in the middle of the kitchen for a week. He put it back in the hole today. I have a refrigerator, it's working, and I have a freezer that's working, but the freezer is in pieces because the getting to the ice maker thing was non-existent. He had to take my freezer is a drawer that pulls out like this, and when you pull the bottom out, there's a bottom basket, and then there's a top basket that's actually a drawer kind of thing. To get to the back of the freezer to work on the thing, oh no, oh, Gail, that's awful. I'm so sorry. Um, to do that, he had to take the door off of the things that push in and out. I got the bottom basket out, but then he had to take the top basket thing apart. So to put stuff back in the freezer, we didn't put the top basket in because he's got parts out of the bottom of my freezer. But the freezer's working and the refrigerator is working now, which is a big blessing. The freezer just doesn't have an ice maker in it, which is fine. Okay, this needs ink around the edges. I just want to look like someone who tries to care a little bit. uh, I figured, Lisa, if I put on clean clothes, I'm doing good. Oh, yeah, clean clothes. That's my goal for the day is to put clean clothes on. Um, you know, and not ratty clothes, not clothes that I could make beads in. Right now, I'm wearing clothes I could make beads in, and that is not acceptable for going out in public. Let's see. I wonder how old this T-shirt is. This one won't tell me. I had a shirt on the other day. Okay, Brandon will be 32 this month, right? My son will be 32 this month, and I had a shirt on that I got before he was born. So I made a little book page today. Yeah, Gail. Well, he pulled the ice maker part out, and he's gonna see what it costs to buy a new ice maker part. And the other thing is the pump might not be working, so we don't know. But he thinks that he can get the ice maker part. If he can't, I will have to use, I'll have to buy what are those things? Ice cube trays, because I don't own any ice cube trays. Either that or I'll go to the thrift store and look. But um, I hate to lose my ice maker, but I certainly am not buying a new refrigerator just because I don't have an ice maker. They don't make shirts like that anymore. No, they don't, Patricia. But I would tell you, it had holes in it. It was pretty holy. This one is, it's got paint on it, but it doesn't have any holes. Uh, well, and see, I have to have 100% cotton clothes to make beads, so my clothes get kind of weirded out. I really like how that one came out. That came out pretty cool. Not sure which way it goes though. I think it goes this way. So I don't have any pants that are 30 years old. My jeans are hmm. I have a couple pairs that are pretty sad. I actually had to get new jeans. Ice trays with the silicone in the bottom are awesome. Yeah, they probably would be. And if I have to have ice trays, then I will definitely be getting um, halfway decent ones, because I just don't feel like fighting with ice trays. It's just one of those things I don't want to fight with. So uh, we had ice cube trays that had that little handle that you pulled up. That's how old I am. There's a train. Yeah, Daisy Yellow Art. And it's supposed to run 61 days from June 1st to July 31st. Well, then why are mine from June? I wonder if they're in the mid. I wonder if they're mixed up. Ah, okay. Um, there's June ones in here that, um, see, that's June 16th and 17th. So they must not have been in order, because I did the whole project. Okay, there's June. There we go. They're just mixed up. So I did June 1st to what, Kathy? To July 31st. Yeah, I got it July 31st. So I actually did the whole 60, how many days? 61 days. Bought a fridge with an ice maker, but couldn't be bothered to run the water line across the kitchen to it. Mom's fridge had an ice maker in it because she couldn't. When I bought her a new refrigerator, I couldn't buy one. They didn't have them, and Mom had to have a refrigerator right now. It was right after Sally hit us, and Mom's refrigerator went out, and we had to get a refrigerator right now. We went to we went shopping for one, and there was 5 different models that we tried to pick, and none of them did they have in stock. Kathy's been working. So, okay, I want to make some numbers. I love this set of numbers. This is a set of numbers. I got these at Hobby Lobby. Okay, it says they were $12.99, but I'm sure I bought them when they had a sale, like 40% off sale. And there's 0 through 31. So it's like enough to their dates. Like this is also like the 28th. Where's the TH? The 28th. You can make like that. You can turn it off. There you go. But Mom didn't use ice. So for Mom to have an ice maker that had ice, that was just kind of a waste. Because she didn't use ice. And I don't use as much ice as we used to use. I used to use ice in everything, but I've quit doing that. I just want some little collagey thingies. That's why I'm doing this. I might, if I get really, really, I don't know, what do I want to call that? Inspired. I might tear them up into little pieces and ink them. Probably not. I'm just glad to have the refrigerator back. That's my thing. And the stupid things are all electronic. Jeff's been researching the model for most of the week. Of course, last week got messed up because he spent most of the week up at the hospital. So, he couldn't take his car in. He couldn't take care of the refrigerator. None of those things. So, it just we just dealt with it. That was just the way it worked, and that's okay, you know. I'll wait till you get back, Barbara. I'll probably be here for a few more minutes, not a long time because I'm getting tired. But we have to see about this getting dry. Let's see here. Oops, let's put the ink pad back. Oh yeah, it's okay. I want Julie. Is Julie still here? Don't forget thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Um, is Julie still here? Okay, Julie. I'm taking my thumbnail and scraping across this. Okay. Now, granted, my thumbnail's not real sharp, but it's not coming off. It may not be totally dry under there because this is the thicker one. And you can feel there's an edge right there, but it didn't pick up. It looks like most everybody has thumbs. Yay! I love y'all's thumbs. So, in answer to your question, Julie, this works way better than the medium that you're losing. This is really cool. This is just really cool. Okay, because you know, you could put a bird on there. Let's see. I had my things out. Let's find something. Oh, I know what we can put on there. Just to lay on there for the time being. Where is it? There's one in there. I know there's one in there. Come here. Oh, come on. You know, when you know you've got something and it's there and but it's not where you think it's supposed to be. Okay, is it in the other book? Might be. Maybe I took them out of here because this book is so fat. Oh. My app. And dropping off, yeah. And so, you know, if that's the way Crackle Medium works, that would make me really unhappy. Okay, well here's a gold leaf that we could put on there. Or that's actually not gold, it's copper. There's a gold one. We could put the gold one on there. Okay, let's see what else we got, because that wasn't what I was thinking, but we'll turn that into a tag. We'll turn the red one. I think we'll do the red one into a tag. Right now, I'll just turn it into a tag. But I'm going to need a word or a saying or something to go on the tag with it. So we'll have to find some word. Oh, I like this word. It says resilience. I think that's a good word. So, but I think, shouldn't we put that word on this one? Shouldn't we put this on that red one? Yeah, I think we should put it on the red one. Oh, step a carrot cake in the oven. Yay! DIY shimmer paste. Ooh, fun. The other one, I don't know. The other one just didn't seem to stand out as much. Maybe the copper would stand up. Yeah, the gold one just seems to stand out better, I think. Personally, in person at least. So let's see here. Where did that? Oh, we'll just put it down there. So we need to cut this off. There they are. Okay. Now then, that is going to be way too big of a curve, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's not going to look the same. So we're going to have this and make it into a, to use it as a, what do I want to call that thing? Pattern. Pattern. Okay. So there's our, it's a journal card rather than a tag. Okay. I think it needs some, it might have to have some stuffs under it, some fiber or something. Oh, were they jelly printing or doing other kinds of papers? Okay, so we're going to put this on there somewhere, but I think it needs a little fiber, and I have just the right thing. It's not very far away. Give me a minute, and I'll come get it. Oh, oh, oh. They made Franken paper. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to use some of this cheesecloth that I got. First, I have to open it. I can find out how to open it. There we go. I got a mess to clean up today. All right, now then. Okay. Oh my, this is folded over and over and over. We're just going to cut off a little, right piece of it. Okay. You have to sleep sometime? Uh-huh. Project is called Inspired By, and each new page spread will be from someone else that has inspired them. Well, that sounds interesting. Is this one of Anna's projects, Becky? Anne? It's not Anna, it's Anne. Okay, when I pulled on this, it actually is like 3 layers of stuff. So I was gonna try to take it apart and see what happens. Actually, it might be. So see it. It's actually 4 layers of stuff. So I think that needs to come off there. That little edge doesn't make me happy. Okay. From Anne's this morning and Carol's from yesterday. I'll have to try to look at those this evening. Okay. I think it needs more than one piece. Truthfully. Okay. Okay. It's too much. I want the crackle to show. There we go. Ooh, I think we better ink it before we do that. Yeah, it is. It was the perfect color. Let's see here. We better ink it. So, that's coffee. But for some reason, I'm not liking that. So I'm thinking maybe, well, actually, it looks pretty good with the gold. So maybe that is what I want. Well, we need to ink this too, don't we? We need to ink this. Yep. Okay, and since this is a Jamie inspired thing, we need to ink the edge with the black because, you know, it makes that color pop. Okay, bye, Jeannie. Before I forget, guys, I just want to remind you again that Lisa will not be streaming probably until close to October. I'll let you know when she's coming back. So she will not be on tomorrow night. We will not be on this Thursday. I may try to do some Thursday streams down the road, but not this week because I have so much going on. She is okay. She just has some family stuff going on that's got her just covered up busy. So we're just gonna not worry about her, but be glad she's taking the time she needs. Okay. Life is taking up too much time. There we go. It's got her just covered up too much. So, okay. First off, we got to get this on there. We can always, trim it up a little if we have to, but we need to glue this some. Okay. Stick it down. Then we're going to just really put quite a bit of glue in the middle of this because it's got to go through the cheesecloth onto the card. To glue everything in place. So more glue than I normally use. And tilt it just a little bit because I don't like it straight. Okay. Put the thing in here. Put this thing in here. Oh, come on. Go in there. There we go. This is another of Jamie's tricks. She puts one of these on top and then weights it down for a minute. Once you're over 50, you need 2 of them. Okay. Peanut butter gets sandwiches get smaller. There you go. Oh. Well, and I have to have 15 meals every day. I don't have just 3 anymore. I have to have a whole bunch of meals. It just seems like it. Okay, that should have stuck that. Oops, put that back where it belongs. Oh, yeah. I'm kind of liking that. Now then. I really want to show off the crackle, so, we have to have the crackle really showing. But let's put the word on right side up. Yes, it is, but well, that, and I think I told y'all that I have a tooth I'm going to have a root canal on. That's one of my appointments this week. It's a consultation. Anyways, I'm having to take an antibiotic, and I have to take the bloody thing 4 times a day. And 4 times a day is a lot. Okay, this is a slot punch. I'm going to see if I can actually punch it through here. Because I think that would be kind of cool. Do I want to punch it on the corner? No, I'm going to punch it in the middle. I don't know if it'll go through this cardboard. Yeah, sort of. I had a feeling it might not. I'll have to cut it with scissors. Oh, bother. It's stuck. Oh, yeah, Julie, I don't even have a clue when they'll fix it. The consultation is just Tuesday. Tuesday, I think, is the consultation. So I have no idea when I'll be able to get in to actually have it fixed. Luckily, the headaches have stopped. My face is no longer hurting like it was. So that is a big, big plus. I can't chew anything, but you know, that's not a big deal. Hobby knife, yes. I could have used this. But when you have to take something 4 times a day, I have to eat with it. That's all there is to it. I have to eat with it because otherwise. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to go this way. Yeah. Oh, I like that slot in there. Okay, but that's way too long. Okay, so do I want to cut it or do I want to fold it again? I think we'll just cut it. There we go. Let's pull it out a little. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ta-da! Yeah, Julie. The one I had taken care of last year was in my bone. Um, so that was one of those things that was not a pleasant experience a year ago. I couldn't get rid of the pain, and it was the one I had to have fixed in 2020 was worse because I couldn't get in. It took almost 4 months to get a root canal and everything taken care of on that one. So I didn't do a lot today. Did I piddle that much? Okay, I did a fair amount. I guess I did. I did that. Um, Let me show you my little journal page. Let's see. Let's put those over there. That's that. I have a mess, is the deal. You expected me to ink the leaf. Is it sad because I didn't ink the leaf? And then here's my first little tiny journal page. In my new little tiny journal. I really liked how it came out. It came out good. Anyways, guys, it's 4 o'clock. You're used to me inking everything. Well, you know what happened is I forgot, but I really didn't think it would ink very well because the gold is kind of shiny. You know what happens when you forget to ink something? You can use your pencil. Let's see here. Is it going to make a difference? No, I don't think I will. I think we'll just leave it. But I do think that word needs to be scribbled around. Where's my pen? You guys know I have to scribble around the word. Yep, that made a difference. Hi, Joan. Yep, we'll be here when she comes back. Anyways, guys, so that's my day today, and I'm going to stop for now because I'm getting tired. 3 hours is about all I can do anymore and sit here. So I will see you guys Sunday. I will not be on this Thursday because, like I said, this week has gotten crazy. But maybe next week, I'll do a Thursday something. Maybe not for long, but for something. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. Thanks for being here. Bye. Where's Mike? I have no, there we go. No little clicky thing. I can't click. Bye, guys.